sitting somewhere Sunday. That's okay, have a seat. Please. Okay, my children, I can understand you are tired, but let me make some, okay, kind of some entertainment. This lecture is nothing except entertainment. Entertainment. Till yet we studied about the linear classifier. But today we want to notice, for example, if there is some circle, my question to you people, if there is some circle, we want to predict the boundary of a circle. For example, what kind of a circle it can be? It can be some kind of a tumor cell in the brain. Neurosurgeon want to observe that tumor cell. Of course, if I am talking about the 2D, this is some kind of a circle. In the 2D formation, kind of a tumor cell, circular pattern. Clinical or neurosurgeons say, if the size of this circle is somehow bigger enough, set some threshold value, then it will say that it's a cancerous or tumor cell. If it's malignant, okay, the greater than 0 or maybe equivalent to 0 hypothesis. Not the 0 is just for other purpose, but there is some kind of a radius. Of course, this circle has some radius. Suppose if the radius of this circle is 1, small size radius, okay, 1 centimeter, then it's almost kind of a tumor cell, cancerous cell. If it's bigger than this size, radius of 1, then it will become a more dangerous, malignant. Malignant. If the size is smaller than the 1, radius 1, then it becomes the, okay, you can say less than 0 or you can benign. My question to you people, till yet we studied about the linear regression, okay, linear classification whatsoever. I am asking this circle kind of things, if we want to set some kind of a decision boundary, as I told you, this is the boundary. Exact radius 1, exact boundary. Lesser than 1 radius, inner boundary. Greater than 1 radius, outer boundary. If the exact boundary or the outer boundary, then kind of a cancerous cell, malignant, dangerous. If less than the radius 1, then the inner boundary, benign, it's normal thing. Do you, okay, question is, can we obtain decision boundary which are circle by using linear classifiers?
No, sir.
No. You people are genius. Thank you. Okay. So, in the roadmap, till yet, we study how to choose the weight parameter. But today we will choose the features. Basically, features are not kind of a, okay, you may say that you cannot choose, but you can extract. For example, if I see Abdullah, very good boy, intelligent, hardworking, all the features. What I do, I extract from his personality. That he is having this feature, this characteristic. These are the features. So features are extracted. So in our textbook notion, we are observing the extraction of feature. And I already go through this example to notice spam email, not spam email, but sometimes we notice in our inbox some notorious stupid emails are there, though they should be in a spam, but very, okay, genius students like you if you want to talk with some bad boy, you are very good. What you did, you change the word bad with good. Intentionally, you are ridiculing, but whatsoever, yeah, but your change, machine do not understand this. Are you getting the point? So, these basically you extract features. As I told you, I extract, for this reason, what you need to do, you need to extract the features. Traits. Okay, how the person is tricking like this. Remember this, if we are talking about the feature, this is a set of characteristics, or you can say template, feature template. If someone is good, means he will speak truth, honest, hard worker, obedient, loyal to family members, okay, respectful. These are the templates set of the. Like some email, if you say label some email is some kind of a spam or not a spam. My children, sometimes we notice the match of email. For example, on contrary basis, we say that yahoo.com, hotmail.com. .com is representing some kind of a email feature, one feature. So thousands of email are there. Okay, you want to address in the Google. You want to check search engine optimization. You want to search email addresses. Then Google very fastly provide you the .com things. One feature this. Okay. Now I'm not talking about the at the rate other thing. Just one feature. So all others are zero, except which is matching .com one. Matching. True. This all zero are making the system very easy, and it is known as sparsity, because in true sense, thousands of data are available on the internet or in the market. If I say thousands of students, about 10 I have more than 20-year professional experience. I started my first job in August 2000. 04 August 2000. I started my professional. Before this, I was also doing the small jobs like you people like me. But the first, so I have more than 20 years of experience, and I observed thousands of people, not only in Pakistan, around the globe. So everyone, okay, God gifted personality, wonderful people, so different. Similarly, if you are observing the data, you are looking, if I am looking for my mother, then among thousands of ladies, she will only one. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the reason for matching one. Sparsity, I will, for example, my mother is old one, I will ignore all the young ladies. Are you getting the situation?
Yes, sir.
Zero, sparsity, very easy system. Similarly, sometimes some female, okay, I know this is my mom, but sometimes if for example, if my mom is having a twin, okay, they are twin sisters, my mom's sisters look like my mom, the dense feature in this situation. Some features are similar, not exactly,
Not 100%.
yeah, not even sometimes feeling you can say. So this is the case, then the system becomes complicated. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Sparsity system very easy. Ignore all, zero. One matching, give good, correct, full score. But dense case, so there is some example. For example, you are noticing two consecutive messages in a chat, WhatsApp, whatsoever. For example, someone say Assalamu alaikum. You know, what should be the answer of this? This second message is the response of first one. Basically, what you do, you recall the feature. Okay, understood. Feature is basically kind of an expectations. You extract. If I say hi, hello, if I abuse someone, in response, I will get abused. Yes. Are you getting my point? Yes. So, understood things. Features are such kind of predictions. If do good, have good life. As I told you, people, template, okay, characteristic, behaviors, all the good things in some person. So similarly, if you are talking about the message, second message, okay, if I say Assalamu alaikum, other person should not mute until he is not my enemy. He quit to talk with me. He will respond. Are you getting the point? Yes, sir. So time elapsed is between first and second message. Yes. If I say Assalamu alaikum, after 10 days, some other person respond me, Wa alaikum assalam, this does not make sense. This is not a proper feature. Feature extraction will not possible then. Similarly, other things, okay, first message contains good gesture or abusing. So response will come, okay, second message contains the same response, nature of response. Two messages both contain, for example, I say Assalamu alaikum, the other person Wa alaikum assalam, both are best, showing the best wishes to one another. Okay, common thing. Some kind of a blessing. So, okay, two messages have common words, for example, okay. Alaikum, okay, just please.
This means that we are looking for a thing which we are expecting.
Yeah, exactly. Expecting. Machine is, if we artificial intelligence system work only on the basis of expectations. Okay, so till the moment as I told you in previous classes, we try how to choose the weight parameter, those the pseudo inverse, those the other things. But here we said that how extract the features. But if we are talking about extraction of features, we will go through the detailed theory of neural network. Okay, so if the motivation can be explained with the help of this simple example. For example, two cars input, position of two, okay, oncoming cars x1 and x2, and the output is this, whether the collision accident will be happened or opposite. Then for example, this one is the x1, one car is moving, okay, this side, this one is the x2, the other car is moving here, this is a two-way road. Are you getting my point? Yes, sir. So the benchmark thing, if the gap is, okay, safe, y is +1, if not, in case of accident, -1. These are the labels, benchmark data. What we need to do, we need to predict y, and we see that this y, okay, is +1 or -1 in case of classification. Accident, if our answer, or maybe some kind of a sign language, if we say, if they show some kind of a positive or negative, then ignore the numbers, look the sign. Like sometimes binary decision, true or false. Here you can say in this case, because some score. Because why I say that this one some kind of a score value, dot product of the weight and the features. So this one is also kind of a score. Why can you compare one score? Okay, this one is the original true, and this one is your expected machine. Your automatic cars, okay, radar system is working on the roadside. Okay, there is in the CHR somehow line assistance like this. So I'll follow this thing, simple formula. So how it works? For example, you are considering the scenario, different scenario, okay? If I'm saying this one is the feature. Feature is some kind of a vector. First vector is this one. This one is the case. If the feature having this value, then the answer is this one. Okay, here please. This one is the true data. You have given is these three possibilities. You need to apply formulae and determine, because you need to choose. Yes. Yeah, yes, go. Don't ask me. Okay, please go. That's okay. No issue. Please. So weight parameter theta. So multiply with the theta vector. Go. Whoever, even girls want to go. Yeah. I need few students diamonds. Okay, who can study? Listen. Yes, please. Attendance लगेगी? No attendance. Go. Just don't worry about it. I will not mark attendance today. No, I promise that Asna, I will not mark attendance. Go. Just don't be sad. Okay. Go. That's okay. So, my children, there are three possible cases. We need to apply this formula. Yes, please.
सर इस y वाली क्वेश्चन में हमने वैल्यूज पुट करनी है ना?
Yes. Yes.
प्लस वन और माइनस वन का आंसर
This one is the you feeded data. You are
सर ये प्लस वैल्यू माइनस वैल्यू का किस तरह बात करेंगे कहां से?
this is the expert. This will set by an expert. If the distance is in plus, gap is enough. Distance negative.
नो collision offer.
Yeah, plus gap is huge. Negative, there is no gap. Collide, they will collide. Transport, okay, who will sir? Yes, please.
ये वैल्यूज किधर से आएंगी?
Which
ये x वाली वैल्यूज?
Yeah?
Yes sir.
Yeah, these are the possibilities. These are the, if I am walking on the road, what are the chances I can trip? Okay, are you getting my point?
Prediction.
If I am following this, my vector is what? Having some magnitude as well as direction. So my direction, if I am running very fast, then I will. Are you getting my point? Right.
Possibilities.
So possibility, if I go, my direction vector is doing this. Slow. Are you getting my magnitude?
Yes sir.
So these are three scenarios, and this one is some kind of a true benchmark data. And this one is the mathematics you need to design. Artificial intelligence students should design it. No one will teach you this. For each and every system, you observe the real scenario, you need to design this. Basically, this is kind of for scoring purpose. This is some kind of a score. How? This is what, let me explain. For example, car is moving from position x1 to another position x2, cover some distance equivalent to 1 kilometer. So your distance will be final minus initial net change, because this is the final 1 0 equivalent to 1. Now car reach at this position, car move back from there to here. So in this situation, what will happen? Distance will be changed? No, distance will remain same.
Yes sir. 0.
But in this situation, my children, your x2 will act like the initial and x1 will become final. So this one equation A, and this one x1 minus x2 and this one. No. Why? Minus 1. No. Please try to understand.
Minus initial sir.
Yeah, this one, see, this one is your initial, this one is your final. Initial, the final. Net change, 1 kilometer. At this point, 0 kilometer, this point, 1 kilometer. So, 1 minus 0, answer is what? 1.
Final minus initial.
सर फारा माइनस इनिशियल होता है
तो x minus x1.
Green represent x1 is the final, x2 is the initial.
Final minus
तो सर
initial.
लिखा
Come on,
आपने
here, that's okay, I got it. But this is okay or not? Don't act like a baby. That's okay, that's okay. Clear or not?
Clear.
I appreciate you, okay, notice, but I know. Okay. So, my children, please check out the equation A and equation B. Equation A, x2 minus x1
is equal
1.
to 1.
The equation B, x1
minus
minus
x2 is equal to
notice the left hand side, yeah, different. So your left hand side are look like different, but right hand side are equivalent. If you want to make the similar of nature, yes, you can make it x2 minus x1 1.
Yes.
Now again you can notice this one, this is okay, same thing, plus sign, negative sign, 1 1. So you do not understand it? Yeah, this is my problem.
x1 minus x2 का प्लस नहीं होगा
This one? First one is okay? First one is okay?
फाइनल माइनस इनिशियल तो सही है
Okay. So this one, car is reached at this point.
यस सर ये फाइनल हो गया
You find it. You came to Pakastia. Now you came from your home. Home is initial position, final. Now at the departure time, which is your initial position? University. This is your initial position.
सर ये दोबारा रिवर्स हो गया नेम जस्ट टेकिंग दिस इज ये
This one is your final. But distance will remain the same to home to your portion. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So, my children, this one is the. Is it okay?
सर yes sir
Yes.
सर हमने माइनस कॉमन लिया है सर
No, yes, count multiple.
जस्ट से
Plus 1.
यस सर ओके
Now, if I multiply negative sign, this will become negative, this will become positive.
Positive.
So, x2 positive, x1, okay, so negative, so minus.
Yes, sir.
My children, we can express the,
Plus one.
if the distance is same, distance 1 is same, plus still it's 1 kilometer, negative still is 1 kilometer,
Direction.
yeah,
इन ऑपोजिट वेक्टर
vector is magnitude is not changing,
Yes, sir.
only change
Direction. Direction.
but what we are
Distance
observing,
remain the same.
we are observing the magnitude. Weight parameter notice the magnitude of the, see, features of the size of the window is the one feature remains same. Quality, okay, maybe vary or kind of the somehow situation. Weight parameter observing the magnitude of the feature. Feature will not change, weight can be changed. So this one is the distance feature. Okay, so you can say absolute. That's why you say it's absolute modulus one. Or here you can say x2 minus x1 1, or you can say x2 minus x1 1. You can also express this x1 minus x2 1.
Yes, sir.
And basically you want to get the score in case of a sign. This one is what basically you can say x1 minus x2 minus 1 equal to 0. But we want to observe this change. This is our predicted value. And in situation, what we will notice, we notice its sign, plus or negative. In, yes, please.
Yes, sir. There are repeated in yoga.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, until here it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Basically, this is some, we want to observe
Yes, sir.
this with the usage of different vectors. If first vector, we will substitute the value of first vector, check out the behavior. Second vector value, check out the behavior. Third vector value, check out the behavior. And once we substitute first vector, we will get this. Second vector, we will get this. Third vector, we will get this. And here, the first vector is 1, 3. If the x1 is 1 and 3 is minus 2, minus 2, 1,
minus 1. उसका mod
minus 3 to absolute again 2,
yes sir
2 minus 1,
1
1. So in this scenario, answer is
1
1. So we say plus 1.
yes sir
So no accident. If follow this vector, car is moving in this vector direction, no accident will be happening. If the value 3, this one is basically representing car A. This is representing, because value change, nothing change, okay, the position change.
yes sir
So car B, if I am following this path, other car is following this path, so any one car is on, okay, keeping the same distance, no accident will happen.
yes sir
So here 3 minus 1, 2, again absolute 2, okay, 2 minus 1 plus 1. In this case, 1, 0.5 minus, so answer is 0.5, absolute 0.5,
yes
minus 1, answer is minus 0.5. So once you will have minus sign, because sign is positive or negative?
negative minus 0.5 ना तो negative sign
Huh?
minus 0.5 to minus
Yes, minus.
Minus 1.
Minus, then accident will happen.
yes sir
It doesn't matter, fully collapse, okay, this one minus 1 is fully collapse,
half of that.
half,
half
then accident will happen.
yes sir yes sir
Are you getting the point?
yes
So important thing in artificial intelligence, you need to know the concepts. You observe some scenario, you need to know how to make a model of it. Otherwise, remember, okay, in AI, rigorous concepts are required. This is not a joke. I told you in my first class,
yes
you people can become a diamonds and shining star if you learn it religiously, okay, truly. Otherwise, don't sit in this class. I need only 2 or 3 students. I will fail all the other students because you will get a BS AI degree and you don't know the AI. Okay, again the problem is not, okay, finish here. Problem is the cars are moving in some kind of a line. So still we can notice the situation, okay, how it works. But all the formulae work like this. For example, in case of a tumor cell, as it's not a linear, it's not a line, no, not a linear. So my children, you predict the weight parameter, okay,
size
this for some neurosurgeon will set a weight parameter. This is the theta naught, theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, theta 4. Please, here, it's very important thing, okay? Please stay tuned. Very important. There are the associated features x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4.
yes sir
My children, we all will know if we are talking about the tumor cell, our this value equivalent to 1. If I am talking about house, still it's 1. It's always 1 because it is representing unique identity.
yes sir
Are you getting my point? Why it's 1? It represents some kind of identity. Okay, now if clinical neurosurgeon say he is observing some healthy patient, some healthy person, then say note if the person, there is a person, unique person approaching to him, neurosurgeon, at first instance, clinical neurosurgeon say he should not have any tumor in his heart brain.
yes sir
So weight, he said minus 1. Not at all. Should not. for healthy or normal person. Should not have any tumor cell. So weight is -1. Other sometimes blood cell, red blood cells.
0.8.
Yeah, you can say due to certain injury or okay, blood becomes a clot. Though it's not a tumor cell. It's normal thing, maybe 3 millimeter of length whatsoever. So you can say in this situation, feature is not very much affected, but you can say it's kind of a one feature that is a red blood cell clot whatsoever.
0.8.
Just red blood cell. Just X1 represent size of the red blood cell. Just size of the X2, suppose there is a water inside of our body. X1 represents the red blood cell, size of the red blood cell. X2 represents the size of the water cell, water droplets. Okay. So this is the red blood cell size. It's the water cell size, or you can say molecules, whatsoever you. Okay. Just. But X3. X3 is some kind of a, so that the normal simple clot, for example, is the length, X1 is the length, okay, of maybe it's 3, yeah, diameter. But what will happen if you will consider the X1 scale, or you can say length into length, area.
Yeah.
Then this 3 scale will become what? 9. See, 3 is normal thing. Doctor said it's a normal blood clot, it's normal thing. But even 4 is normal, even 5 is normal, but 9 is too big size. It's kind of an area of a tumor cell. Then it's the problematic thing. So in this first case, X1 case, please, here, I need your kind attention, okay? This is very important thing. So, normal. Weight is 0. Weight is
0.
in the water case, the simple droplet, okay, say, you can say weight is again 0. Normal. But in the case, once you are X3, X3 is kind of a, okay, features change, like becomes equivalent to X1 scale. Then weight 1. Similarly, if even though the white blood cell are very water, there is something inside of our body problematic. So it is the X2, this one X2 scale. Again, weight is 1. Now our feature, as I extract the features, now this vector, feature vector will be changed to like 1, X1, X2, X1 square, X2 square. My children, it's very simple. You need to take the dot product, and clinical experts say if the situation, this product greater than 0, then tumor will become malignant. If the malignant means dangerous, okay, in the danger person is having some kind of a cancer, some kind of deadly cancer. And if the situation equivalent to 0, then again say it's almost going to become dangerous. Not too much dangerous, but going to become a, yeah, again dangerous, malignant. If the situation like this, less than 0, yeah, you can say benign, normal. Are you getting this?
Yes.
Okay, we have 3 scenarios. My children, we know this. To, okay, set up this one, weight parameter, and these are feature. We multiply this. So, theta naught, x naught, plus theta 1, x1, plus theta 2, x2, plus theta 3, sorry, theta 2 x1 square plus theta 4 x2 square. If you substitute the value here, then this minus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus x1 square plus
x2 square.
now we have this expression. $1,000,000,000 begging request to you people. What you need to do? You need to consider 3 scenarios. 1, 2, 3. First, we consider the simplest one, this center one. We consider this here, this one equivalent to 0. What we want to predict? We want to predict some kind of a decision boundary, that is the boundary of the tumor cell. Circle boundary, exact boundary, exact threshold, exact threshold. Neurosurgeon said that if the tumor cell is having a radius of 1, this is the boundary, decision boundary. Bigger than, it's a kind of a dangerous, almost approaching to become a deadly thing, malignant, okay. Bigger than radius 1, then it's really problematic, dangerous. It's the less than 1, then would be normal. So first we check out the boundary, and boundary, for checking the boundary, decision boundary, we need to exact this one, this case. So my children, minus 1 plus x1 square plus x2 square. If we simplify further, 1 x1 square plus x2 square. My children, what is this basically?
You have added
Nothing else except equation of circle. Then it's some kind of circle having radius 1. This is some kind of a, this one x1, this one x2, and this one is some kind of a circle and its radius is 1. This is the decision boundary of a tumor cell. This is a weight, basically neurosurgeon set the weight of this decision boundary 1, size radius 1. He can set it 2, he can set it 1.5. Are you getting my point? Yes,
So radius of the circle will increase accordingly.
Yeah, yes, if depend
on
upon
the
the
threshold.
threshold. Who will set this threshold? Neurosurgeon. Okay, so your computerized tomography will decide. Okay, produce the result according to learning, because learning a training example. For example, some person is going to die, okay, due to some tumor cell. So one example, other person going to tumor cell. So all the examples. So neurosurgeon say, oh, this is kind of a threshold. So if the size is this one, then it's kind of a dangerous thing. Okay. So my children, this is the exact boundary where you can say 0. Are you getting my point? And the radius of this is the short boundary. If anything beyond this boundary, for what? In this situation, you consider this one, case 1. Okay, then you will express this equation here. Sorry, this one look like. Are you getting my point? Then, of course, you are talking about the outside of the radius 1. If you will consider this case, you will talk about the inside of the, this one, inside of the, okay. So, you will talk the inside, this is the benign case.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, problem is what? Problem, what we do basically, we can see, we started from the simple hypothesis equation, x naught plus theta 1 x1 plus theta 2 x2. This is some kind of an equation. We know this is an equation of line. This is an equation of line. But what happened? Okay, this theta naught, okay, we know always 1 plus theta 1 x1. Once we consider this x second feature, x2 feature is a scale of the first one, then you can say theta 2 x1 scale. My children, this expression become an expression. This is the b. Sorry, So let me. Actually, you know, your teacher. I'm so sorry. I want to remind some old learning. So, C. This one bx. This one ax square. Ax square plus bx plus c. This is what basically quadratic equation. Now not anymore linear. Are you getting my point? So in start there was a question. The circle can be classified. Okay, decision boundary of circle can be done with the help of linear. No.
No.
Quadratic. More complex system we can learn in this, but you should stay tuned. Okay. Only few, 2 or 3 students are enough to sit in this class. Not. I don't need many students. I saw your just please.
How do you obtain quadratic equation?
Oh my child, I'm so sorry. Actually, I said that this is some hypothetical equation, and we know this one is the feature. Okay, benchmark identity feature. This one is x1. This one is another x2 feature. Okay, this one x2 feature. If we say that one is the feature, okay, length of the window. Other feature we say not the door, area of the window.
Yes, sir.
And we can say that in this area, length and width both are the same. So it will also encompass the previous feature of the length of then we will need to take the scale in the length, width both are same. Okay, see here in case of scale area length into width. So your width is also equivalent to length. Then it will become a scale. Then once it become a scale, so it will not anymore linear. It will become quadratic. So you studied in your childhood classes ax square plus bx plus c. Quadratic equations. Yeah, this is AI course, and you people belong to PSAI. This is, if you learn the course truly, computer science, software engineering, looking you some kind of surprise look. Otherwise, you are such a waste. No one even will see you. Remember me, okay? This is not a joke. This is the fact. It's better you should get admission in art and design or some Islamic art. It's better to do the BS Islamic study or BS okay, something else. Okay, it's better, much better. AI is a challenging thing. Your results and your presence. Yes, please.
We are selling takers.
Yeah, I should kill me then. But no. What I beg your kind attention. Your CR is trying to giving you favor, my fellows. Where is Hasim? He's also in a marriage. Only I am telling you this thing truly. Near the end of this BS AI your batch, only 6 or 7 students. AI is not a game. Even I will fail more than 20 students. Believe me, you can get written from. Because I will not fail. You will compel me to fail you people. Who the hell I am to fail you? No. Come on, okay? You people force me, sir, please fail us. Yes. No, even I don't want to. If you will force, then who the hell I am to not fail you? Should you work harder? No need to work harder. Just